Okay, my colleague Shireen Elizabeth now joins us to bring us more context on all of these comments. Shireen, I'm actually going to come to you first to understand the Prime Minister's comments on the economy. Then we'll walk our audiences through his comments on the G20, and then we'll come back to you with questions about the G20 and what the Prime Minister had to say. So first, Shireen, we're just going to take to you questions about the economy. I want to focus on particular on the Prime Minister's comments about inflation. I'm asking you this because, as our audiences possibly know, in July we saw retail inflation reach a 15-month high, and this is something that has very strongly affected consumers of all class brackets, all economic brackets across the country. How has the Prime Minister said the government is trying to tackle that?
Well, the Prime Minister in this exclusive interview to CNN News Network has in fact made it very clear that while globally everyone is suffering with the inflation, because when we talk about globally, the situation of course is a situation where the layoffs are happening, where the inflation is all-time high, but keeping that in mind, after the pandemic, India has in fact been able to recover very well. He has in fact been saying all this has been possible only because a stable government has in fact been given to the country, and because the BJP government has been elected for twice in fact in Lok Sabha election, and that is why a stable government has in fact been given to the people, and that is why growth in every sector is being seen, is what the Prime Minister has told in this exclusive interview. Now, this interview has already made a lot of buzz. We are seeing already that the opposition leaders are in fact attacking the Prime Minister on each of these points, because when we talk about the inflation, Toya, he has in fact been saying that how the inflation, they are trying to bring down the inflation, and part of it has in fact been how they have brought down the prices of LPG. That was a gift on Raksha Bandhan, to which the Congress party has in fact been already calling this nothing but Jumla, saying that the Prime Minister knows that in another 6 months, when the Lok Sabha elections are going to be held, he is going to be defeated, and that is why such policies and such methods are being now coming in from the Prime Minister, is the claim that is coming in from the opposition. Not just that, we have already seen reactions from not just from Congress, we are seeing reaction from the TMC also, saying that not just this, there were several promises that were made by the Prime Minister. So where are those promises? So with this interview, the Prime Minister has been saying that we have made a stable government, but clearly that the opposition are not really agreeing with the points that has been made by the Prime Minister at this time.
Okay.